Hello, beautiful people of the internet. I'm Jamie. Let's hang out and watch episode 3 of Pluribus, which is called Grenade. Now, knowing Carol, that could be many a thing. Could be literal. She's already kind of had a few go off, leading to a lot of violence. Unintended, but still. So last episode was a little disheartening, and it also frustrating. I would say that's the big word that came to mind. Is Carol was very much on an island of her own, in the sense that she is trying to think long term, she's trying to think big picture, trying to figure out what does this mean, again, long term. And I think because she doesn't have that familial tie, even if it's friends or whatever, because I believe, again, it was Helen, I'm just wondering if Helen had survived, if that would have changed things for the better or worse, and also what does that even mean, right? Before we hop into the episode, check-ins. Had a really bad flare-up on Thursday. It is Monday right now. I could only eat a piece of toast on the one day. Worked up to like 2 or 3 on the other. But, had a little bit of a setback, but it wasn't like a full attack or anything. And then, feeling a little bit better today. Still trying to get to like a generally good place where I can actually eat, protein and veggies and stuff and feel pretty good. But as I noted in some other videos, but in case this is your first, and well, I don't know why it would be your first considering this is the 3rd episode, but you never know. But as I was saying in some other videos, but if you only watch this show, then I do have a surgery date for my gallbladder, so that's coming up very soon. I almost said shortly, and it was going to be a weird combination of words. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Scared, but looking forward to it. Fit-wise, we just got some earrings on, got a little bit of a necklace, we got my blazer. I wanted to maybe wear these glasses, but they kind of intrude on the reaction, so not gonna do that. And yeah, that's about it. I have work later today. So let's just, get right into this, because since it's a mystery show, there's not a lot I can say other than obviously what I've seen, but theorizing is really tough with this one, so I just have no clue, and let's get into the reaction. This video is for commentary and discussion purposes. All rights belong to the original creators, so please support the official release. Alright, I appreciate you guys hanging out and choosing to spend a little bit of your day with me. Let's get into it. Recap time.
What the hell is this?
She joined us before she passed.
Are you the one who lost her temper and made them all stop moving?
Again, she didn't know that that was going to happen.
If it is acceptable to you, I wish for Zoja to accompany me.
Zoja. An Apple original. We got the flashing lights or patterns again. This reminds me of those like super zoomed in macro. Yeah, macro pictures. But ironically, we just saw a thing for prehistoric like Ice Age for the commercial, and that's the vibe I'm getting right now. Which I'm curious about. Are we walking in snow? And if so, how did we go from... We're counting down again? So 2, 6... Oh, wow. Okay.
We use over 300 tons of ice to create the hotel.
I've seen things like this, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Luckily, Norway has
Is that
plenty
Carol?
of snow and ice.
Norway.
These blocks were created by carefully smoothing the ice.
You know what they say, when it melts,
It for storage in a nearby cave.
that there's like ancient bacteria and stuff.
Every stay is truly once in a lifetime.
I couldn't do this. I hate the cold.
The koi suite.
Yeah, so they're gonna really highlight the bond of Helen and Carol.
Guest suites are slightly warmer than the rest of the hotel.
That makes
About
sense.
3 degrees below zero.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? The bed is made of ice?
Yes, isn't that charming?
Curious how this ties into the rest of the episode, other than showing us, you know, their bond.
We are sleeping on an ice bed. I could have saved that 100 grand and frozen my eggs right here, yolks and all.
Are they closer than just publicist and, well, friends?
As I'm sure you've noticed, the sky is quite wonderful this time of year.
Northern Lights? Maybe.
Good night.
Excellent. God natt till dig också.
Gonna, gosh. Hey, she's trying. Good on her. Also, I love what she's wearing. I need more natural light, though.
We just flew 16 hours to get frozen like Walt Disney.
Walt Disney wasn't frozen?
He was cryogenically frozen. No, okay. I don't know.
And would it be so bad to stay somewhere that's not an
Are
experience?
the glasses ice?
Doesn't it feel kind of nice? I mean,
I would want cozy vibes. With nice snowy views.
Who knew? Hell is in Norway. Oh, come on.
I kind of wish her scarf had been yellow.
What are you doing over there?
Looking for your cell phone. Val should have numbers by now.
Hmm.
You talked to Val? What'd she
Also,
say?
why do you never have a phone yourself?
It's on the list.
She did the whole...
Congratulations.
Reminds me of Friends with Joey.
That is amazing.
She's not very good at being in the moment.
Always wanted to see it.
Also, how did this happen? What? Is she one of those people that's always looking for what's wrong or what's next? Did she put a lot of pressure on herself? I'm worried for the not jump scare, but of the airplane noise. Curious. Lots of thoughts, but not sure where to take them for, you know, why that scene was what we were shown.
Should be smooth sailing for a while. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off that.
Nice voice. Nice texture. So what ended up happening? I've learned to look at the seconds after that funny first part of the first episode. I love what she's wearing.
And they've piloted every variant of this capable and trustworthy Airbus A330 aircraft. You're in good hands.
But even then, anybody...
You doing this because she freaked me out?
That's an affirmative, Carol.
Please stop that.
Yeah, she just wants it to be as normal interactions as possible, as humanly possible. So I had brought up the issue of equipment safety, but because everyone knows every single thing, like when a part was made, how it was put together,
Tell me about the non-English speakers.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
are any of them like me in their opinions?
Sardinia is a fisherman. Or he was, but he's 89 and retired.
Okay. Do they all have family or friends?
Her family raises Basoto ponies, but she's only 8 years old.
Paraguay. What about him?
His name is Manucio Oviedo. We weren't aware of him for the first 33 hours.
Oh, yeah.
He manages a self-storage facility in Asuncion. So far, he hasn't really communicated with us.
Is he kind of like a bunker person?
I want to talk to him.
Do you want us to translate for you?
No. I'll manage. First thing, once I get home.
She's not the
You could
best
try him right now if you...
at thinking things through, which is fair. I get the desperation aspect. Leave a message, say who you are, that you're not adjoined. But yeah, with the safety stuff, they
He's
would
been a
just
bit
know,
reluctant to get in contact.
understandably. So they're not going to have a lot of chance for error in equipment happening anyway. So that's interesting. No voicemail? Damn. Hello? Bonjour? Whatever?
Me amo...
Just be angry or some emotion, because then it might indicate that you're not one of them. Listen.
Hola, yo soy Carol Sturka. Estoy de los United States.
Just be angry.
Get him back.
Carol. This is like a classic thing in any situation. It's better to be polite to get what you want. Usually. Okay, almost every situation. Sometimes you need to push the envelope a little.
Madre!
We don't think it was personal.
He'll probably want to call you back now, dummy. Again, great choice of shots. Oh, it's so pretty there. Reminds me of out in BC, actually.
Really, please let us know if there's...
You brought her back, and now you're just treating her
We have something for you.
like garbage. You can't have it both ways.
We gathered all the mail that was in transit for you.
I want to say you took her away
Anything else we can do for you, just let us know.
from having a nice time, but the thing is, I don't know if she would have had a nice time, because we don't know if she can even have, if Zosha can even have, like, preferences and stuff. Do you need to worry about bills anymore? I'm gonna assume no. I wonder if the box has anything to do with their discussion, but I feel like that was a very long time ago, and she's made a lot of successful novels since then. Nice light undertone score. Why did they think that she was gonna really like this?
Helen ordered it for you. You'd been so stressed out on the tour. You tried one in the Atlanta airport. So Helen bought one online.
Did she?
Homecoming present.
Looking at the tree.
Carol?
Okay, here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I just watched a certain movie about grief, and so it's just interesting it's coming up again. I mean, it's a universal thing, so nice that she can watch that. I was gonna say it had to have been DVDs though, or Blu-rays or whatever.
Been born with no
Great shot. I've never seen that, actually. I should.
She'd stand on her head and...
Nah. She has such a warmth to her. But anyway. Now it's either going to be another joiner or it's going to be the guy. The man. Huh? Or, well, maybe I'm wrong on all accounts. Camera? Snow globe? No. Oh. It's like, yeah, hotel room service, but she didn't order it. You've eaten other food from them now. By now.
It's the exact meal you had at that B&B you stayed at in Remember, you were there to see the Indigo Girls. You were very complimentary of the show.
Ooh, why?
I want you to leave me alone.
Otherwise you're gonna wither away, but... It's an impossible position if you're gonna be, you know, with her mindset. She wants to be independent, but she's gonna have to rely on the joint in one way or another. It's, you know, one of my biggest fears if the world were to go, you know, awry. I don't know how to garden. I don't know how to skin an animal. You know, all that stuff. Could probably do rain barrels and stuff, but I mean, it would have gone bad, wouldn't it have? And they still have to feed each other. I mean, she explained when you guys were in wherever it was, Tuscany? I can't remember. That they had to bring in the lobsters and stuff.
I am a very independent person.
There we go, about the independent versus interdependent stuff.
I just want my sprouts back.
Absolutely. Will do.
When can I expect that? But again, you're still not being independent. Like, I guess it's a gradient, you know, a hierarchy. She'd rather actually come to the store and get it rather than have it be directly delivered to her house. They were very on top of it. Like, how far away was the consolidation? I said that weirdly. Consolidation. That's a little creepy. People walking up. I'm curious how they filmed all this. Like, did they have to border off certain areas? Or is this all in like a big movie, TV show lot? Wow. Where was everyone? Just hanging out. They have a lot of these fun montages with the fun music.
May we sneak past you here?
The classic, I'm just gonna sneak past you. Nice diversification going on here because the join don't care one way or the other who you are, what you're about. Well, and also because they're all the same, but they don't care about who you used to be. But again, that's because they are, you know, no longer them, which is not fair. Great coordination of everything. Also, you can't eat everything that's in there. But it's gonna be such a waste of all the food. You can only have so much. And then the rest is gonna expire.
All set, Carol. Call us if there's
something you want that's not here. We'll get it.
Tit sweet.
Again, she really doesn't like that when you do that. But I guess the question is, do they accommodate her? But they are in so many other ways. So if they're going to go all out for everything else, might as well accommodate her in how she would like to be spoken to. That's just me. They're probably going to be like, we don't like that you're just eating microwavables. Curious. Well, you have, well, I guess she has a landline. That's pretty creepy. Yeah, I have no theories here because they seem to know the goings on and how things work. Maybe they were testing something? Oh no, they're trying to conserve power. What about the Sprout store? Is it still on?
Why are you turning off the lights?
Yes, we know. It was a mistake. We had a little problem isolating your branch circuit. But they're back on now, right? Good.
Why are you turning them off everywhere else?
For conservation. Yes. You donated twice to the Sierra Club, so...
Only twice.
Nothing wrong with me that hand grenade wouldn't fix. You got one of those?
I'm worried they're just gonna, like, bring her a grenade. What was that? What are these? Didn't look like, you know, Tylenol. And I can't remember, did she take pills before? I do really like this house, though. It's very... I don't know what the word is. Is it like Tuscany? You know, countryside. So she's just doing... She's just kind of zoning out in front of her TV. And I'm wondering if all the other people we met in the last episode are, you know, going off and doing a lot of big things. Is she gonna be like, you're hurting your ears?
A hand grenade.
Yes. We thought you were probably being sarcastic, but we didn't
Just in
want to take the
case.
chance. Feel better, Carol.
Just treat her like a normal human being.
You can bring the hand grenade.
I like that she said that line. I feel like it's, what, Chekhov's hand grenade?
How do you say cheers in Sanskrit?
Shubhamastu. Roughly, it means may everyone be blessed.
And again, we won't really get the specifics on how it works. Because they have a psychic glue that impacted them when there was feelings involved.
Fun fact, whiskey has the same root meaning.
Does she just need to fill the silence?
You don't
Or is
say.
this actually fun for her?
How long do I have left before you turn me into a worker bee?
It's a hard thing to predict. Scientific advances.
How long?
I don't think she can answer.
Sooner or later,
I'm surprised the Paraguay guy didn't come back.
If you were walking by a lake and you saw somebody drowning, would you throw him a life preserver?
But what if... But that's so subjective.
What could possibly be so great about this mind meld of yours? It's all beautiful scenery, and you feel nothing but contentment. Just wave after wave of...
Yeah, I'm wondering if that is what they're thinking.
Everything is perfect. It's
It's one of the old age questions. Age old. Of, is it better to feel
like you're taking a hike
the
in
highs
the
and
woods, and there's
lows
a warm rain, and the trees are so tall you can...
rather than one note?
In Norway, above the Arctic Circle, and
I guess she's kind of drunk now.
In a hotel made of ice.
Ooh, she didn't want you to do that.
you are a bunch of mind...
Feel like she shouldn't be playing with that.
You would give me a real hand grenade.
Throw it.
If we may.
Maybe this will be, I guess, a wake-up call? The music makes me not want to find that amusing and funny, but I did.
You gave me...
Ooh. Now it's not funny. Why did that happen? The camera work is interesting right now. Well, they're gonna be... Well, I guess it's just her, not all of them. She has a very complicated relationship with Zosha. Because again, she cares, but she also holds disdain. I didn't realize that the shrapnel had got her.
May we join you?
Really wish y'all could just say, "Can I join you?" But I get it.
We're happy to say Zosha's doing much better. She's resting now.
So they're not angry with Carol? I mean, she didn't know what she was doing, but...
Why would you give me a hand grenade?
You asked for one.
Why not give me a fake one?
Because you didn't ask for a fake one.
What about...
I guess this is another, age-old thought of, when kids are wishing all the parents are gone. Eventually you have to have some kind of...
an atom bomb.
Responsibility. This guy's not as calm as the others.
If you truly wanted a nuclear weapon, ultimately, yes.
So again, literally any of the other people could do the same.
Heaven and earth make you happy, Carol.
Yeah, he's definitely a lot more uncomfortable than the others. But yeah, there eventually has to be an amount of responsibility you put on yourself, but that is the question. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I don't actually have that much to say on this. I already kind of pointed out the safety thing, because that was one of my thoughts in the second episode, on the fact that they have all of the, skills and talents in the entire world, but that can't account for equipment failure or natural disasters or things like that, which is true at least for the natural disasters. But for the equipment, they seem to generally know, hey, is this plane going to still work? Is this, I don't know, whatever tool going to still work? And if A, they're going to know, like, how it was built, and so they can know the safety, or B, they have the skills to get in there and check. So there we go. Otherwise, there is that huge debate on, is it better to feel every emotion, though we didn't get confirmation on whether they do experience anything other than contentment, if they were to all just be together, like glued together and not having to serve the humans and stuff, the non-joined. But is it better to be able to experience the lows, because that way you can, appreciate all the highs? But then is there the possibility that you could only experience highs, but then would they lose their meaning? I think to an extent, yes, but for the most part, it would be nice just to feel content. But content isn't pleasure. It isn't passion. If they could still feel those things, then there's some argument there, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But the other thing that they kind of have to realize is, and they probably do, but like you can't control for every variable, and things can't always be content. So let's say they do all end up joined, and they want to feel just that amazing wonderment of whatever it is that they feel. A natural disaster could happen, or an equipment failure could happen. Fluke things happen. And so there will be negative emotions that are there, but they do seem to be able to put up with negative emotions. But they also, like, they're not mad at Carol, and I'm assuming if they're all joined, then they couldn't be mad at anyone because they're all the same. So yeah, again, just because of the concept, it's so hard to say one way or the other, because obviously we can't be in that state, or at least I hope not. But there's so many questions we don't know the science of or don't know answers to. So yeah, it's definitely very interesting, and I don't have a lot of thoughts, as I said, because this is very much a mystery box type show in the sense of what's going to happen next. Not so much of like a Lost sort of way, the TV show. But yeah, I have no theories because, again, the science, not sure. I'm kind of hoping that guy she spoke to on the airplane phone becomes relevant, but I don't know how that would work. So yeah. If you ended up liking the reaction, a like goes a long way in just letting me know that you enjoy what I'm doing and I should keep doing it. Feel free to subscribe and join the community so we can all talk about our love of TV shows, movies, whatever it is, because I love, well, essentially that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I really like being a part of these communities that have a passion for these things or just enjoy it. You don't have to have a passion. And as always, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of your day with me, wherever you are and whenever it is. I hope something good finds you today, and I'll catch you in the next video. So, peace.